Good morning, guys. I'm here to give you some clarity on the Prelude. I just also want to let you know I'm missing all of you so much. I hope you're all keeping up with all the work you've got and you're not getting too bored of Netflix and you're not winding your families up too much. So the Prelude is all about man's relationship with nature, and there's these two contrasting ideas that we see throughout the poem. The poem is from Wordsworth's perspective, and it's about his childhood and how his relationship with nature changed as he grew from a boy into an adolescent, into a teenager, and he learns that nature's not just peaceful, it's actually dangerous. It starts off with him, being led by her, which is her being Mother Nature. He steals this boat and he's got this troubled pleasure. So he's kind of feeling really is positive. He's feeling in control, if you want, because he's taking a boat. He's on the lake. He's rowing the boat. He's in complete control of it. However, as the poem goes on, these small circles glittering idly in the moon, this sparkling light, I think it is, all these positive images that we get at the start slowly begin to change, and this is representative of his control turning into a lack of control, and how actually man isn't in control of nature, but actually nature is more powerful than us. What was I going to say as well? And it's about Wordsworth and literally how his views change over time. So that troubled pleasure ends up changing, and he becomes grave and serious towards the end. And there's no pleasant images of trees. Instead, his thoughts here hang on darkness, or hung on darkness, I think. I can't quite remember the quote, but it's towards the end where it's him kind of almost having these nightmares, these thoughts constantly about the power of nature. And we get this power of nature again when he describes this huge peak, which is essentially a mountain, a cliff, that he's looking at while he's rowing the boat. He says a huge peak, black and huge, and we get this repetition of huge to emphasize just how monstrous, just how towering these mountains are, this peak is, and also that use of the word black to connote all sorts of darkness and evil. Okay, he goes from being in control of the boat to then having trembling oars, and that's deliberate as well, to show his fear, to show his weakness, to show his vulnerability in comparison to nature. Sorry, my dad's just walked in, so but yeah, that's what the poem's ultimately about. You just have to pick out those individual quotes and work out how they show nature is powerful and how it shows this conflict between his two ideas of nature, and how he goes from being a boy into an adolescent, but also how nature is the dominant force over man. I hope that helps. I realise perhaps that you're a really challenging set of tasks to complete at home with no support from me. If you've got any further questions, let me know. I'm happy to make more of these videos if it's going to help. Later in the week, I'm going to get you to work a little bit more on some creative writing and something a bit different.